Today, we're exploring an essential yet frequently ignored part of our lives: how our childhood experiences influence the adults we grow into. Many of us bear unseen wounds from our formative years, manifesting as fear, anxiety, or feelings of inadequacy. These emotions often stem from childhood trauma. By recognizing and confronting these ingrained fears, we can open the door to a more fulfilling and joyful life. So, if you've ever questioned your reactions in specific situations or are on a journey to heal from past experiences, this video is just for you. Section 1. The Roots of Fear. It's a case study. Let's think about an experiment that might be surprising but teaches us a lot about how kids develop fears. Picture a child who is happy and playful, suddenly meeting a cute rabbit. At first, the child is curious and has no fear at all. However, as the rabbit is repeatedly shown alongside loud, scary sounds, the child starts to connect the rabbit with fear. Eventually, just seeing the rabbit, even without the noise, can make the child feel scared. This shows how fear can be learned in kids, and it can have long-lasting effects. This example shows that fear isn't something we are born with. It's something we pick up along the way. Whether it's being afraid of certain animals, social situations, or failing at something, these fears often come from early experiences. Sadly, the fears we develop as kids don't just go away. They can stick with us into adulthood, affecting our relationships, jobs, and overall happiness. Section 2. The impact of childhood trauma. Let's examine the wider effects of childhood trauma. When parents or caregivers resort to fear-based tactics for control or discipline, such as yelling, threats, or physical punishment, they may achieve immediate compliance. But they also sow the seeds of lasting anxiety and insecurity. Children are highly perceptive, and repeated exposure to anger or punishment can lead them to believe these experiences are their fault. This often leads to one of two paths. The child might become aggressive, imitating the behavior they have witnessed, or they may turn excessively submissive, living in constant fear of disappointing others. Both responses serve as defense mechanisms, ways for the child to navigate their surroundings. However, these coping strategies can become harmful in adulthood, resulting in chronic stress, challenges in forming healthy relationships, and even physical health issues. Section 3. Breaking the cycle. Here's some encouraging news. Just because we've developed these fears and behaviors doesn't mean they have to define us forever. The first step in breaking free from this cycle is to become aware of it. By understanding the origins of our fears and anxieties, we can start to confront them. It's crucial to acknowledge that these reactions are learned responses, not fundamental aspects of our identity. After pinpointing the roots of our fears, we can start to change our perspective. For instance, if you often fear failure, take a moment to jot down the worst possible outcome. What's the absolute worst that could occur if you fail? Frequently, when we face our fears directly, we find that the worst-case scenario isn't as terrible as we thought. This type of cognitive reframing can enhance our resilience and lessen anxiety. Section 4. Strategies for healing. 1. Here are some effective methods for healing from childhood trauma. Journaling. Document your fears and worries. Putting them on paper can provide a fresh perspective. Therapy. A trained professional can assist you in identifying the origins of your fears and create strategies to address them. Positive visualization. Picture yourself successfully facing your fears. This mental exercise can help prepare you for positive results. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Engaging in practices like meditation and deep breathing can soothe your mind and alleviate anxiety. Building a support system. Connect with individuals who comprehend your experiences and can provide support during challenging times. To wrap things up, my dear, our early life experiences play a significant role in shaping our identities, yet they don't have to dictate our future paths. By recognizing the origins of our anxieties and actively working to confront them, we can liberate ourselves from the burdens of past traumas and embrace lives filled with joy and fulfillment. If this video struck a chord with you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with anyone who could use a little encouragement. Together, we can foster a more empathetic and understanding community. Thank you for tuning in, and remember to take care of yourselves. Healing is a journey, but it's a journey that truly matters.